Outside of him, the 58T of Tanner Euling. Row 3 to the inside, the 6 of Wyatt Lehman. And outside of him, the 711 of Travis Cooper. Fourth and final row to the inside from Howells, Nebraska, driving the 14J, that's Justin Morton. And outside of him, driving the 8, that is Bo Cleveland. And I don't see the 8 car out there. So on the back row by himself, that 14J of Justin Morton. Dalton Haase brings him to turn 4. Mike says, let's go racing. Stephanie Reynolds, Dalton Haase, Tanner Euling, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, there's Justin Morton, and the 6 of Wyatt Lehman. Lap number 1's going to go to Stephanie Reynolds by about a nose cone, followed by Dalton Haase. Tanner Euling, Travis Cooper, got 2 by 2 in the first 2 rows. Then you got Dustin Jackson, Wyatt Lehman, and Justin Morton. It is still Stephanie Reynolds, Dalton Haase, Travis Cooper, Tanner Euling. Then it's Dustin Jackson, Wyatt Lehman, and the 14 of Justin Morton. Stephanie Reynolds finally clears side by side with Dalton Haase, but here comes the 58T of Tanner Euling. But Dalton Haase says, not so fast. Back to the inside of Stephanie Reynolds with 3 laps to go. Stephanie Reynolds, Dalton Haase, Tanner Euling, Travis Cooper, Wyatt Lehman, Dustin Jackson, Justin Morton. 2 laps to go. It's the lady, Stephanie Reynolds, followed by Tanner Euling, Dalton Haase, Travis Cooper, Wyatt Lehman. Then it's Dustin Jackson and Justin Morton. Battles on for second and third. White flags out when they go. Stephanie Reynolds, Tanner Euling, Dalton Haase, Travis Cooper. Now Wyatt Lehman trying to throw himself into the mix. Dustin Jackson and Justin Morton. First of 3 heat races in the IMCA Hobbies is going to go to the lady, Stephanie Reynolds, Tanner Euling, Dalton Haase, Wyatt Lehman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, and Justin Morton. So your winner hails from Norfolk, driving a 96R. Give it up to the lady, Stephanie Reynolds. So setting on the point, the 90 of Brian Harms. Outside of him, the 56 of Nate Buck. Six laps, the distance, second heat race, IMCA Hobby Stocks, and Mike says, let's go racing. Nate Buck jumps out the lead, turn number 1, followed by Jim Kimmel. Then it's Lance Melke, followed by Craig Clift. Moving in that 4th spot, Brian Harms, Nate DeSibe, and Ryan Feynman. Nate Buck with the lead. Oh, Jim Kimmel gets tied over there in turn number 2, slides up the hill. Here comes Melke. Here comes Clift in the 3rd. Nate Buck, Lance Melke, Craig Clift, and it is Jim Kimmel, Nate DeSibe, Ryan Feynman, and Brian Harms. Oh, Lance Melke lays the wood to the 56 of Nate Buck, and he says, no thank you, I'm not moving. 3 down, 3 to go, followed by Craig Clift, Jim Kimmel, Nate DeSibe, Ryan Feynman, and Brian Harms. Nate Buck up the hill. Lance Melke's looking underneath, but it's still Nate Buck with 2 to go. Lance Melke, Craig Clift, then it is Jim Kimmel. He is really tight in turn number 2, sliding up the hill. Here comes Nate DeSibe, followed by Ryan Feynman, and Brian Harms is off into the infield, sliding sideways. Now he keeps it going. We stay green with the whiteout. Nate Buck, Lance Melke, Craig Clift, Jim Kimmel, Nate DeSibe, and Ryan Feynman. Melke throws it into turn number 4. It's going to be Nate Buck, Lance Melke, Craig Clift, and Jim Kimmel, Ryan Feynman. I believe that might be Nate DeSibe slid around over there in turn number 4. But your winner from Neely, Nebraska, driving the 56. Give it up to Nate Buck.
All right.
Think it might have been a little heavy-footed on the 26 to Jeremy Hoskinson. Because all of a sudden he was like battling for the lead and he started in row number 4.
He passed 3 cars on
I think maybe he might have got a little bit of a start over there in turn 3. So they probably let him know on the receiver, just, kind of watch it. Once again, setting the pace, Kyle Shutt brings him to turn 4. It's that time. Let's go racing. Once again, Shannon Posmus will look to the inside. The 4 of Mark Arduzer battling for the lead. Kyle Shutt, Cameron Wilkinson, Gage Cook, Jeremy Hoskinson, and Scotty DeYoung. It is Mark Arduzer, Shannon Posmus, Kyle Shutt, Cameron Wilkinson, Gage Cook, Jeremy Hoskinson, Scotty DeYoung. Mark Arduzer, Shannon Posmus throwing it wide with the slide. Kyle Shutt, Cameron Wilkinson, Jeremy Hoskinson, Gage Cook, Scotty DeYoung. Mark Arduzer with the lead, followed by Shannon Posmus. Kyle Shutt, Cameron Wilkinson, Jeremy Hoskinson, Gage Cook, and Scotty DeYoung decides I'm going to take the scenic route. And he's got a right rear flat tire on Scotty DeYoung's car. Two laps to go. It is Mark Arduzer, Shannon Posmus, Cameron Wilkinson, Jeremy Hoskinson, Kyle Shutt, Gage Cook. Now Cook goes to the inside of Shutt for that 5th spot. White's coming out, 1 to go. Mark Arduzer, Shannon Posmus, Jeremy Hoskinson, Cameron Wilkinson, Gage Cook, Kyle Shutt. As he pulled away in the lead, the checker flag out for Battle Creek's Mark Arduzer, Shannon Posmus, Jeremy Hoskinson, Cameron Wilkinson, Kyle Shutt, and Gage Cook. So your winner, he hails from Battle Creek, driving the 4. Give it up to Mark Arduzer. It is the Capital City Bandit, Tim Schwartz, on the point. Mike takes a look at him to the cone. Let's go racing. It is Tim Schwartz, Wes Hochstein, Jeremy Gannett, James Roebuck, Joey Haase. All right there in the group. Gannett up the hill, all the way back to that 4th spot, battling with Joey Haase. But it is Tim Schwartz, Wes Hochstein, James Roebuck, Joey Haase, battling with Jeremy Gannett. Tim Schwartz, Wes Hochstein, Rowdy James Roebuck, Joey Haase, and Jeremy Gannett. Now Hochstein on the outside of Schwartz for the lead in turn 3. Schwartz and Hochstein about even at the line. James Roebuck, Joey Haase, and Jeremy Gannett. This time around, 2 laps to go. It's Wes Hochstein, Tim Schwartz, James Roebuck, Joey Haase, and Jeremy Gannett. White flags out, 1 to go. Hochstein clear up the hill. Here comes Schwartz to take the lead. Tim Schwartz with the lead. Hochstein the second. James Roebuck, Joey Haase, and Jeremy Gannett. The battle for the lead. Tim Schwartz comes out of turn number 4. It's going to go to Tim Schwartz, James Roebuck, Wes Hochstein, Joey Haase, and Jeremy Gannett. So your winner from Lincoln, Nebraska. He is known as the Capital City Bandit, the 22 of Tim Schwartz. So no 5K, 4 cars, 6 laps. Second and final heat race at the IMCA Northern Sportmods. Jonathan Jensen to turn 4. Let's go racing. Whoa, little rub by Robbie Tom on Tyler A. Frank. Tyler A. Frank, Jonathan Jensen, Cameron Meyer, Robbie Tom. It is Tyler A. Frank, Jonathan Jensen, Cameron Meyer, Robbie Tom. Tyler A. Frank with the lead, chasing him down. 21 of Cameron Meyer. That is the 25 of Jonathan Jensen, but he's being harassed on the inside by the 1T, the Rocket, Robbie Tom. Oh, they're side-by-side drag racing to turn number 3. Tyler A. Frank, Cameron Meyer, Robbie Tom, and Jonathan Jensen. Two laps left to go. It's Tyler A. Frank, Cameron Meyer, Robbie Tom, and Jonathan Jensen. White flags out, 1 to go. It is Tyler A. Frank, Cameron Meyer, Robbie Tom, and Jonathan Jensen. And the checkered flag is going to fly for the 11A of Tyler A. Frank. Cameron Meyer second, Robbie Tom in third. Jonathan Jensen will finish in fourth. So your winner from Norfolk driving the 11A, give it up to Tyler A. Frank. I don't think the 8 of Bo Cleveland made it again, so rounding out the field, it'll be the S2H of Scotty Too Hottie DeYoung from George, Iowa. Want to welcome him back here to the Off Road Speedway. Setting on the point is the 711 of Travis Coover. 10 laps the distance. Out of turn number 4, let's go racing. Into turn 1, Travis Coover, Ryan Feynman. There's Kyle Schutt. And the 22X of Dustin Action Jackson. Gage Cook now moving in that 4 spot. Ryan Feynman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt, Brian Harms, Nate DeSivey battling with Justin Morton, and then it is Scotty DeYoung. Ryan Feynman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, that's your top 4. I believe they're taking the top 4 to the A main. Then it's Kyle Schutt, Justin Morton, Brian Harms, Scotty DeYoung, and pulling off was Nate DeSivey. Ryan Feynman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt, Justin Morton, Brian Harms, and Scotty DeYoung. It is Ryan Feynman. 6 laps to go, followed by Travis Cooper. Ooh, Feynman throws it in sideways. Cooper came up the hill. Oh, that was close. Ryan Feynman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt, Justin Morton, Brian Harms, and Scotty DeYoung. Some smoke coming out of that front tire there of Justin Morton. It is Ryan Feynman, Travis Cooper, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt. A lot of smoke coming out of that right front tire there of Justin Morton. Keep an eye on that. Then it's Brian Harms and Scotty DeYoung. 3 laps to go. It is Ryan Feynman, Travis Coover, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt, Justin Morton, Brian Harms, and hang on to it, Scotty DeYoung. And he does. 2 laps left to go for Ryan Feynman as they lap the S2H of Scotty DeYoung. Justin Morton up the hill with that smoking right front tire. I think he's discovered something is wrong and he's going to pull it on off. White flag's out, 1 to go. It is Ryan Feynman, Travis Coover, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook, Kyle Schutt, Brian Harms. And the checker flag is going to go to Ryan Feynman, Travis Coover, Dustin Jackson, Gage Cook. I think they'll qualify for the A. Then it's Kyle Schutt and Brian Harms on the outside looking in. So here they come, race fans. Round of applause for your Northern Sportmods. Give them the wave. Want to remind you, starting tomorrow, it is the regional series of the motocross, best of the Midwest. Gates open at 6:30. Motocross racing to begin at 10:30. That's out the off-road right there behind me to the west. Best of the Midwest. Motocross racing tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. And here we go, Northern Sportmods. Let's go racing. Jonathan Jensen, Tim Schwartz, Jeremy Gannett. Here comes the 21 of Cameron Meyer. Looks to the inside, 11A of Tyler A. Frank. There is Wes Hochstein. 3 wide into turn number 2. 4 wide. Oh, close your eyes and just make sure they make it through. Jonathan Jensen, Jeremy Gannett, Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, Tyler A. Frank, James Roebuck. It is still Jonathan Jensen, Jeremy Gannett, Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, Tyler A. Frank, James Roebuck, Joey Haase, Robbie Tom, and Tim Schwartz. Jonathan Jensen with the lead. Wes Hochstein in second. Cameron Meyer in that third spot. On the inside, that is James Roebuck looking the inside of Jeremy Gannett for fourth. Tyler A. Frank, Joey Haase, Robbie Tom, and Tim Schwartz. Schwartz's car pushing up the hill. Jonathan Jensen with the lead. Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, James Roebuck. Big push by the 38 of Jeremy Gannett on the outside of Joey Haase. Tyler A. Frank, Robbie Tom, and Tim Schwartz. Jonathan Jensen with the lead, chasing him down in second. That is Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer. That is James Roebuck. Jeremy Gannett, Joey Haase, Tyler A. Frank, Robbie Tom, Tim Schwartz. Coming around this time, 7 laps to go. It is Jonathan Jensen, Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, James Roebuck, Jeremy Gannett, Joey Haase, Tyler A. Frank, Robbie Tom, Tim Schwartz. Jonathan Jensen, Wes Hochstein, Jeremy Gannett. And the yellow is out for Jeremy Gannett down here in the bottom of turn number 4. 1,500, 200, 2,000. Well, that's not too bad of a place, is it? No. All right, the Delaware double power restart. It is Jonathan Jensen bringing the field into turn number 3. And once again, we're green flag racing. Jonathan Jensen, Wes Hochstein. Look at Wes with a big drive out of turn number 2. Wes Hochstein on the high side. Jensen on the low side. Out of turn number 4. Give it to Wes Hochstein. Wes Hochstein with the lead. Jonathan Jensen, Cameron Meyer, James Roebuck, Robbie Tom, Tyler A. Frank, Jeremy Gannett, Tim Schwartz, and problems on the 2. He's going to stop on the backstretch. That's Joey Haase. Yellow's out. There you go. The yellow light ignition switch. Oh, works every time. Stop. Yellow comes out. Miraculously, that car goes again. 6 laps remaining. Wes Hochstein bringing the pack into turn number 3. Turn number 4, we're back to green flag racing. Wes Hochstein, Jonathan Jensen, but here comes a 21 up Cameron Meyer. He's on the high side. Also the 1 Rocket, Robbie Tom. Now giving the Cameron Meyer. He sneaks underneath Wes Hochstein for the lead. Jumps to the outside. Cameron Meyer, Wes Hochstein, James Roebuck, Jonathan Jensen, Robbie Tom. Look at this. 3 wide for the lead. 4 laps to go up. Battles on for the lead. Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, James Roebuck, and here comes our rocket, Robbie Tom. Now give it back to Wes Hochstein, Cameron Meyer, James Roebuck. Then it's Robbie Tom, Jonathan Jensen. Problems on the 2 of Joey Haase. Pulls it off into the pits. Two to go, Wes Hochstein. Cameron Meyer has not given up. A little rub to that rear Nerf bar, letting them know I'm still here. White flags out, 1 to go. Cameron Meyer with a big dive into turn number 1. The battle's on for the lead. Cameron Meyer, Wes Hochstein. Who wants it? Who needs it? Who's going to get it? Cameron Meyer. Wes Hochstein, James Roebuck, Robbie Tom, Tyler A. Frank,
by 2/10.
Jonathan Jensen by 2/10 of a second. Give it to Cameron Meyer. So wave at them, ladies and gentlemen. Wave at them because they're going to get the green the next time around. Your IMCA Hobby Stocks, your wild things. Dalton Haase, Stephanie Reynolds, that's the front row. 15 laps the distance. Final feature of the evening. Out of turn 4, mash the gas, let's go racing. 3 wide in a turn number 2. Dalton Haase, Stephanie Reynolds, Tanner Euling, Nate Buck. Lap 1's going to go to Dalton Haase. Tanner Euling, Stephanie Reynolds battling there for second, Nate Buck. Here comes the 4 of Mark Arduzer and the 52 of Cameron Wilkinson. Yellow's out, I believe, for the 26 of Jeremy Hoskinson. So Dalton Haase once again brings the field in the turn number 3. And we're back to green flag racing. Much better that time by Jeremy Hoskinson. He stayed in line. 3 wide when you got Cameron Wilkinson, Mark Arduzer. Dalton Haase, Nate Buck. Actually, that is Tanner Euling with the lead. Dalton Haase has fallen back to about the 6th spot. Tanner Euling, Nate Buck, Cameron Wilkinson, Ryan Feynman, who come out of the B, sitting in 4th. Mark Arduzer, Stephanie Reynolds, Jim Kimmel. So Tanner Euling with the lead, Nate Buck, look at coming flying on the outside. That's Cameron Wilkinson. Then it's Ryan Feynman, Mark Arduzer, Jim Kimmel, Stephanie Reynolds. Here comes a 7 of Lance Melke. Cameron Wilkinson, ooh, a little shot to the rump there by the 56 and Nate Buck on the 58T of Tanner Euling. And here comes that 52 of Cameron Wilkinson. Tanner Euling, Cameron Wilkinson, oh, he gets up a little high. Euling still has the lead. Wilkinson, Feynman, Buck, and Arduzer. Cameron Wilkinson now on the outside of Tanner Euling. Ryan Feynman, Nate Buck, Mark Arduzer. And here comes the 17K of Jim Kimmel. Cameron Wilkinson, Tanner Euling, Nate Buck, Ryan Feynman. Ooh, getting a little squirrely over there in turn 4. Mark Arduzer. Here comes the 17K of Gentleman Jim Kimmel. Then it's Lance Melke, Gage Cook, Stephanie Reynolds, Dustin Jackson, Jeremy Hoskinson. 6 laps to go, and now Cameron Wilkinson with the lead. It's Cameron Wilkinson, Tanner Euling, Ryan Feynman, Nate Buck, Mark Arduzer, Jim Kimmel, Lance Melke, Gage Cook, Dustin Jackson, Jeremy Hoskinson, Dalton Haase, Stephanie Reynolds, Wyatt Lehman, Craig Cliff, Travis Cooper, Shannon Pospisil. 4 laps to go. Cameron Wilkinson is clicking off the laps. Three to go. It is Cameron Wilkinson, Tanner Euling, Ryan Feynman, Mark Arduzer, Jim Kimmel, Lance Melke, Nate Buck, Gage Cook, Dustin Jackson, Jeremy Hoskinson, Wyatt Lehman, Dalton Haase, Craig Clift, Shannon Pospisil, Travis Cooper, and Stephanie Reynolds. 2 laps to go. Cameron Wilkinson with the lead. Coming to the white flag, 1 to go, Cameron Wilkinson. Tanner Euling, Ryan Feynman, Mark Arduzer. Jim Kimmel running there in 5th. 6th belongs to Lance Melke. The checker flag coming out for Cameron Wilkinson. Oh, Euling gets bumped in the rear, goes around sideways. Feynman, Arduzer, Kimmel. Oh, and then Feynman gets involved with the 4 of Mark Arduzer in turn at number 1. Chaos at the end of the race. So we'll see what gets called on this one.